So you think cold calling's dead, it's a waste of time, or it doesn't work? Let me give you a few stats. 57% of all B2B C-suite buyers prefer phone conversations when making a buying decision. And 82% of all B2C buyers have agreed to a sales presentation after receiving a cold call. And a quick flex stat for me, I once opened 14 new accounts in 1 month from cold calling alone, which resulted in over $300,000 of new business. And think about it, if it didn't work, would people really spend their time doing it? If you've tried cold calling and if you haven't had any success with it, you're not alone, you're probably just doing it wrong. That's okay. Today I'm going to be giving you the 80-20 on cold calling so you can get going today, get some success, and start making those appointments rain down left and right. So let's get into it. So let's talk about some of the big reasons why cold calling doesn't work for most people. Essentially, it's because you sound like a salesperson. Okay. Um, who's gotten a telemarketer before, and you just know the second they pick up, hey, how's it going? This is Jacob Bushmaker from More Access. Yeah, how's it going today? Right? You just know in half a second, you get that gut reaction of, oh God, and it's just boom, hang up, gone. Right? The things which are giving you away are essentially a mix of your tone, right? The actual inflection of your voice, the volume, how loud or how soft you're speaking, and the speed, the velocity of which you're speaking. Um, these are the main things which give you away, so to speak. But also a huge one I see as well is just basically whenever you call and say, "Hey, this is Jacob Bushmaker from so and so company. How's it going today? How's it going today?" That in particular. Um, you don't care how's it going today. You're not calling to find out how they're going. They know that. You know that. It's absolutely unnecessary. Stop saying that. Okay. Um, but I think one of the biggest things too, when you really get down to it, one of the biggest reasons why people fail at cold calling is because they don't actually want the person to answer. They kind of cringe. It's like they're calling and then when they get a pickup, they're like, oh, oh, oh. It's like they don't know what to do. It's like, oh man, I didn't think that was going to happen. What do I do? Or they just want to essentially appear busy, but they don't actually want to get the results. All right. The mentality of a cold call is as such. One, it's all about delivery. Okay? You it's just like an actor. A really good actor or really bad actor can deliver the same lines, but the results are night and day. If you don't believe in the lines that you're saying, if you don't think it's going to work, or you don't like the product or believe in the product, it's just not going to work, right? That it's going to come across in the tone, the people are going to pick up on it, and they're going to know, and they're going to hang up. You're not going to get results. There is no magic bullet with cold calling. There is no line that works 100% of the time. There is no line that works most of the time in all situations, in my opinion. You do the best you can to get the numbers up, but most people, or a lot of people, they're going to hang up on you. And that's fine, right? It all comes down to the delivery. And just in general, keep in mind, prospecting sucks. It sucks for all of us. I've met so few people that actually like cold calling. Okay, so if you don't like prospecting, you're a normal human. Get over it. It's a necessary evil. Hey guys, real quick, if you're getting value out of this and you want to learn how to optimize your sales process, smash quotas, and all other awesome sales related content such as this, please subscribe down below. Thank you. All right, so now we're getting to the 80-20 and how to sound good in a cold call. Number one is how you sound. It's pretty obvious, right? But you're calling someone, it's all about the way you sound, your voice, of course. How you sound at the beginning is extremely important. The way you want to be speaking is with authority, calm, and being very certain in what you're saying. The words you're saying are important. How do you do that? You typically want to drop the voice down a little bit, low tone, steady, speak at a normal speed like a normal person talks. Right? Hey, hey, this is Jacob Bushmaker from More Access. Right? Something like that. Normal. Record yourself, practice, do some tests, see what happens, but slow it down, deep voice, slow. How do people with authority speak? how do the managers speak? How do the owners speak? They speak like that, and you want to be mimicking that tone, particularly when you're talking to managers and owners, right? You want to be seen as a peer. How do you be seen as a peer? You act and you talk like one. And also to piggyback off of that, you you start with a neutral basic tone, but then what you want to do is you do want to mimic a little bit, actually adapt to who you're speaking with. So if you get, let's say, someone who talks really slow, like an older guy, really slow, methodical, kind of talks like this, okay, you want to start to slow things down a little bit. But if you get a guy that talks it's a little bit quicker, faster, talks a little bit more like me, you might speed things up a little bit. So you just want to match whoever it is you're speaking with. But the way to start is you start in that neutral zone, and then you make those adjustments as you go along. All right. Okay, so let's talk about openers here. Now, the 80-20 of a cold call is going to be the opener, right? It's the first couple lines to basically hook them. What you really got to do is you got to stop that gut reaction of not interested by. How do you do that? Well, you don't sound like a salesperson, I said before, but you also want to there's a couple different tactics that you want to test. I have 3 good ones we'll run over here that I would do if, let's say, I'm selling marketing. Someone's website isn't ranking that well on Google. Now, in general, you're always going to get a better result if you did have the time to actually research the company a little bit. So in this case, let's say you actually found a list of websites. This is what I would do. You find a list of websites, for instance, which are underperforming. They're not ranking on the #1 positions in Google, and you know how to get them up there. Right? It's a huge value that you can provide to them. If I had that information, I would get a list of people like this, and I would call. I'd say ring, ring, ring. Hey, is this John? Even if they pick up and it's John, and you know the owner's John. Hey, hi, this is John. You still want to say, hi, is this John? Why? You want to end every statement with a question. All right? Because then they'll say yes. Okay. So ring, ring, ring. Hi, this is John. Hi, is this John? Yes. Yeah, hey John, this is Jacob Bushmaker. I noticed that your website rankings tanked, and they are on page 2 for Capitol Hill Plumber. I know how to get you on page 1 the next 3 months. I can explain in 30 seconds. Direct and to the point. Alright, test that one. Number 2. The number 2 one I test. This one's extremely effective. Alright, you go up front and to the point. Right? So ring, ring, ring. Has his John? Yeah, hey John. Yeah, hi, John? Yes? John, you're going to hate me. This is a cold call, and I'm calling you because your website ranking's tanked, and I know why. Are you going to give me 30 seconds, or are you going to hang up? Take some balls to say that. You need to deliver it with strength, a little tongue-in-cheek, kind of with a laugh a little bit as well. But this needs to be delivered very well with power. And you'll basically get a couple of different reactions. Either, I'm going to hang up. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I told him, I gave him permission to hang up. Or you'll get a, okay, go. Or you'll get a, I'll hang up now, but then they won't hang up. And then typically I'd be like, all right, you gonna hang up? And then sometimes they'll be like, all right, okay, go, essentially. That's a good one to test as well. And another good one that would work well in the same situation is you come in, be like, hey, this is John. Yeah, hi, John. Yeah, this is John. Are you the right person to talk to regarding your website? Yes, I am. Yeah, what can I do for you? And then I continue. Yeah, I noticed that your website rankings tanked. You're actually on page 2 for the search term Capitol Hill Plumber. I know how to get you on page 1 in the next 3 months. I can explain in about 30 seconds. Something like that, right? And as always, these things are industry specific. I would test it 50 times on each, see which one does better, and then roll with it. So I hope that was helpful, guys. That's the 80-20 of cold calling. If you have any questions, please drop a comment down below, and I'll get back to you. Thank you.